You won't believe what Justin Bieber just said. He confessed that Selena was his only real love, and the moment went viral. Stay tuned, because what I'm about to tell you will change how you see their entire story. It all began with one shocking live stream that left the internet in flames. Justin, sitting in a dimly lit room, suddenly leaned toward the camera and with a voice full of raw emotion, said the words that fans never thought they'd hear again. "I want Selena Gomez." The tone wasn't casual, it wasn't playful, it was heavy, almost like he had been holding it inside for years. And in seconds, the clip exploded online. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, every platform was flooded. Fans dissected every little detail. The look in his eyes, the way his lips trembled, even the pause after he said her name. Screenshots spread like wildfire with captions like, "He never got over her," "Jelena forever," and of course, "What about Hailey?" To understand why this shook everyone so deeply, you have to rewind the clock. Justin and Selena's story didn't start yesterday. It began back in 2010 when the two of them were just teenagers navigating fame, love, and the constant pressure of the public eye. From the start, their relationship wasn't ordinary. It was dramatic, passionate, and messy, the kind of love story that seemed straight out of a movie. One day, they'd be spotted cuddling on a vacation. The next day, headlines screamed about their breakup. Yet, no matter how many times they split, somehow they always found their way back to each other. Justin himself has never shied away from admitting just how powerful that connection was. In past interviews, he called it more than a normal teenage romance. He compared it to a marriage. He said it felt magical, unforgettable, something he couldn't let go of no matter how much time passed. His music made it even clearer. On his 2013 project journals, tracks like Heartbreaker, All That Matters, and Hold Tight were basically open love letters filled with pain and passion. And later, on his massive 2015 album Purpose, songs like Sorry and What Do You Mean carried echoes of regret and longing that fans instantly connected to Selena. He once admitted that at least 3 songs on that album were written directly about her, calling her his first real love. So when Justin goes live in 2025 and looks right into the camera saying Selena was his only real love, you can see why fans lost it. For years they suspected it. They read between the lines of every song, every lyric, every slip-up in interviews. Now, to hear it straight from him, it was like confirmation that the flame never burned out. And here's where things get even more intense. This confession isn't just about nostalgia, it has the power to shift everything in the present. Justin's image has always been complicated. He's been through controversies, scandals, health struggles, and of course, his very public marriage to Hailey Baldwin. In recent years, people have noticed cracks in that marriage, awkward body language during red carpet events, rumors of tension, even whispers that Hailey feels overshadowed by his past with Selena. Now, imagine being Hailey and hearing your husband confess to the world that his only real love is someone else. The internet is already buzzing with theories about how she'll react, whether she'll ignore it, respond publicly, or let it all show through subtle social media moves. But it's not just Justin's marriage that's under the microscope. Selena's career is also taking center stage in this drama. Earlier this year, she dropped her latest album, I Said I Love You First, with tracks like You Said You Were Sorry, songs that fans immediately linked to her journey of healing from her turbulent past with Justin. The timing could not be more perfect, or more suspicious. Many are convinced that Justin's confession is his response to her music, a kind of indirect conversation through art, played out in front of millions. Fans are already replaying her new songs with fresh ears, looking for clues, double meanings, secret messages that connect to what Justin just said. And the fans, they're in complete chaos. Some are crying tears of joy, writing comments like, "He finally admitted it. Jelena is forever," while others are furious, saying things like, "He's married. Stop dragging Selena back into this." It's a civil war between fan groups, Beliebers who want Justin to heal, Selenators who want Selena left alone, and Jelena shippers who still dream of a reunion. Every side is loud, emotional, and relentless. Social media has turned into a battlefield of theories. Some fans are convinced this is a build-up to a massive collaboration, maybe a song, maybe even a documentary where they finally sit down and tell their story. Others think this is simply Justin's emotional slip, a sign he hasn't moved on and maybe never will. Then there are those who believe Selena will answer him not with words, but with her next single, dropping lyrics that either shut the door forever or open it just a little wider. What makes this so compelling is the uncertainty. No one knows if this was a one-off confession or the beginning of something much bigger. Could Justin's marriage survive this kind of storm? Will Hailey finally speak out? Will Selena stay silent or use her music as the ultimate response? The entire entertainment world is watching, waiting for the next clue. The next post, the next song that will tell us where this story's heading. And make no mistake, the media is eating it up. Headlines everywhere are blaring. Justin confesses Selena was his only real love. Jelena could rise again. What about Hailey? The frenzy is non-stop, and both their names are dominating the charts again. For Justin, this could be a risky but game-changing move, reminding the world of his most vulnerable side. For Selena, it could mean another surge of attention and love as fans rally behind her. Either way, this story is far from over. The fallout from Justin's confession has become bigger than anyone could have imagined. What started as one emotional line in a live stream is no longer just a viral moment. It has turned into a storm, dragging every corner of his life into the spotlight. At the heart of it all is the love story the world thought had ended long ago. Suddenly alive again? For Hailey, this is a nightmare. From the day she married Justin, people have compared her to Selena in every way. Her style, her interviews, even how she looked at him. She has lived in that shadow no matter how hard she tried to stand alone. Now Justin has reignited that shadow himself by calling Selena his only real love. And he didn't whisper it in private. He said it for millions to hear. People close to the couple say Hailey feels blindsided and humiliated. The marriage was already rumored to be fragile, and this could be the crack that breaks it apart completely. Selena, on the other hand, has worked hard to leave all this behind. She has focused on her music, her health, and her personal growth, carefully stepping away from the Jelena questions that followed her everywhere. But Justin has pulled her right back in. Fans are glued to her every move. Did she post something cryptic? Did she unfollow someone? Even silence feels like a statement. If she ignores him, people think she's hurt. If she hints at something, theories explode. And if she ever addressed it directly, the internet would melt down. This moment has also reignited the Jelena fandom in ways no one expected. Accounts that had gone quiet are suddenly alive, sharing old clips of Justin and Selena kissing, holding hands, or laughing together on vacations. Interviews from the past are resurfacing, Justin calling her an angel, Selena saying he would always hold a part of her heart. For fans who grew up with their love story, it feels like being dragged back into 2012. But the truth is, this isn't 2012 anymore. They're not teenagers in love, they're adults with careers, marriages, and years of emotional baggage. That's what makes Justin's confession so dangerous. At his age, words like that aren't accidents. They're deliberate, and they carry consequences. In the music world, whispers are already spreading. Insiders claim Justin has been writing deeply personal songs, ones filled with heartbreak and regret. Some believe his confession was a teaser, a way to prepare fans for a brutally honest album. Imagine him releasing a ballad that echoes the live stream, pouring his heart out in front of the world. Then add Selena's recent album into the mix. She just released tracks full of emotion, and fans are convinced their lyrics are like conversations across time. Could we be heading toward a musical dialogue, two artists telling their story through songs? That idea alone has fans electrified. Meanwhile, Hailey's name is trending in ways she never wanted. Poor Hailey. Justice for Hailey, and harsher tags are spreading online. She's trapped in an impossible situation. If she stands by Justin, she looks like she's tolerating disrespect. If she fights back, it proves the marriage is on the edge. Either way, the comparison to Selena is brutal, and it's eating away at the image she has tried so hard to maintain. For Selena, the choice is whether she allows herself to be dragged into this narrative again. She is stronger now, more independent, and more successful than ever. But even the strongest person can't escape when millions of voices are chanting your name with your exes. Will she shut the door for good? Or will she leave it cracked open just enough to send fans into a frenzy? Thanks for sticking with us through this roller coaster. Justin's confession has already shaken the internet, but it might just be the spark of something even bigger. Stay tuned because the next chapter is coming, And trust me, you won't want to miss it.